4, 3, 2, 1, get no old's no fun. Yeah, we drink and I toke, he smokes and I drink. We don't care. We fight for our right to get home alive, and we don't care. Bullshit aside, it's time to go live. Yeah, we don't care. People won't hard, should we go too far? Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, we don't really care. Drinks and I toke, in pain and I quote. Yeah, we don't really care. Smoking.
Hello, folks. Welcome to another Mark and Ryan Shore Brothers podcast. Today is Friday, July 5th, 2024. And we're broadcasting live from an undisclosed bunker in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. How you doing, Ryan? That's
how I'm doing.
You stole my line.
Hey, you got caps, I got tops.
Well, I got a bigger beer than you. So it's we've taken a bit of a hiatus here, folks. We're living life.
I had to go off grid.
You went off grid there. What were you up to again? And so why don't we catch up here?
I went in the bush.
Oh yeah, you went camping there. You went.
Yeah.
Did you run into any Sasquatches or?
I saw a few Sasquatches.
Well, did you see a UFO again?
No, not this time. Nope. It was. I was in bed pretty early this time. Megan was the one looking for UFOs.
I'm jealous. You know why? Because I was still in the trenches at work there. Oh Jesus! And you know what? Though, guess what? Keto been very, very good to me, so I take a couple weeks off here. Finally,
well,
folks.
You got in the important ones.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Important shifts.
So that's what you got to do, right? Because after you pay all of Canada's taxes for the first 6 months, like I did, and
me too.
Now I get to enjoy a little bit, right? And we got the Copa America. Tournament on tonight. The Canadian boys go Canada go. They're playing at 6 o'clock against Venezuela. It should be a great game, and we got the Euros on today, the knockout qualifying games. We should put that up on the screen while we're doing this. I thought you were Mr. Technology. What happened to you?
Apparently, I don't have the right provider. I'm not even gonna say who it is because I don't like them. One owns hockey and one owns soccer, apparently.
Should I press the button again? Because this is getting exciting.
Guess which one I chose. I chose hockey, but hockey's over, so maybe I got to switch.
Well, we can talk about that in a little bit in there. But today, folks, it's like I said, it's Friday, July 5th, 2024, and it's a new moon in Cancer. And so hopefully there's some
cancer.
Well, hopefully, my shout out to my sister. She's still in the hospital fighting that. So
we're thinking about.
I love you, sis. But I'll come and visit. But that it's supposed to be an auspicious new beginnings. So I don't know what's so auspicious because let's talk about the remote viewing there and all that good stuff there we're chatting about because. What they're saying and what all these psychic clairvoyants are saying and the astrology is saying is the next 3 months is going to be a hell of a ride because if you just look at what happened with Biden and Trudeau and all this other crap that's been going on, and we had a cyber hack there with our affiliation there. You know what? I'm scared. You know, what are they going to do with what are they going to do with my information? Go give them a 50-cent Canadian Tire money? Oh, yeah. What are you going to buy with that?
They're going to send an agent over for a 5-finger discount.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with that, but it's like
they're going to shake you down, brother.
They'll shake you down, but they're saying that like I said, there's some really big events, and it's funny. These people don't know each other. I mean, is it coincidence? Is it bullshit? You know what? You have to decide for yourself. But I mean, it's like buying back into the fear again. Like when I was, watching those emergency alerts there, and on my phone, sleeping with my phone, and it's like I gotta stop diving down those rabbit holes.
I've only ever done that once, and it was 9/11.
9/11.
I watched the second plane hit, and I fucking went right to the liquor store.
Wow,
I thought it was over.
You just read my mind. I was thinking about going and get a 2-4 of these things right now. We can barbecue. Who's going? I'm not going to work today.
You heard how I started this podcast.
You got some lawn darts? Let's go.
Bum darts?
Lawn darts, like, the real ones, not the plastic ones now the kids can't kill each other with, right?
No,
Like,
we got these ones.
well, see, kids were kids back in the day. You know what? They rolled around in the dirt, they ate dirt, and they play with real lawn darts, and they threw bocce balls at each other.
You know
It's
why
projectiles.
we weren't you know why we were outside all the time?
Why?
We weren't allowed in the house.
Go play in traffic, you little brats.
Yeah, we weren't allowed in. They locked
That's what
the
they
doors.
told us. Like, and you look to go like, no.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Like I said, I had Gerald. Like I was just talking to her upstairs. There he goes. I had those. We didn't have the money to have a Gerald remote. Like he pressed the button there with the cord that went to the TV and gave you an extra 3 channels so you could watch the banana splits.
Bonanza?
Well, yeah. Let's give the brother Showman some love. Yeah. Let's play with some buttons. Woo!
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. Remember, our blues is your news. Okay, Ryan, what else do you want to talk about there? You got the list.
Well, you didn't really expand on the remote viewers.
Well,
I've had guys. So I read or listened to an interview where a guy remote viewed and ended up in this entity thing where he like terraformed worlds and had like it was really weird. He watched them for a bit, and the guy sensed them and like shoot him away.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of remote viewers you're watching. Are they taking acid or
They're going into the universe.
double-headed Mandela?
Same, I think of like DMT too. Their experiments. with
Yeah,
that.
it's a little extreme for me. I think there. Uncle Marco's dabbling in some drugs,
See, like,
but
people's minds are too closed.
are they?
I think so. I think truth is way stranger than fiction.
But some people are way too sensitive to take the truth. And remember we were talking
they'll
about
go insane.
when I was earlier. You got to watch like these days. So. Getting back into these planetary alignments and stuff are coming up, people. I'm just going to warn all of you because I've seen this before. I've been following stuff since '96.
This ain't gonna come out.
And
for a while.
not everybody's. It's gospel. It won't come out for a while.
This
but-
is episode 10.
Well, it's okay. We might have to just put it in front. We
Congratulations.
just might have to put it in front. Oh yeah, congratulations. We might have to put it in front of all the other episodes because it's really important. But stay away from big crowds and just be. And if you are in a big crowd, just be careful because you don't know who's lurking around. Because, like I said, we're living in some dangerous times right now. And you know what? And what do they say there? So when that cluster bomb hit the beach there, that killed those Russians. I think the revenge is a dish best served cold, and that's then they wait. So you know what?
Oh, he's calculating SOB.
Okay, but you know what? Hopefully, there's not some flag events that people try to take advantage of to start something even bigger. But like I said, there's some crazy shit going on right now.
CSIS.
Oh yeah, what's going on with CSIS there?
Daniel Vigneault resigned today. CSIS
Did Klaus
director.
Schwab call him? Because I heard apparently there was something on the web there yesterday. He had some sex charge or something. I don't know.
Pretty sure it was the secret PRC police stations
Well, yeah.
round him up that he won't talk about.
Well, I guess he doesn't.
Election and interference.
Well,
all that.
but isn't that funny that the CSIS and the RCMP, especially CSIS, is an independent organization. That's our watchdog.
They've been
And the Attorney General of Canada. So, I think we talked about this before, which pisses me off, is that how can the Prime Minister's office, the PMO's office, have that much fucking power to override our institutions?
Well,
now,
the RCMP has always been their lapdog.
no, okay, they're lapdog, but when you talk about CSIS, how can a Prime Minister, a PMO, somebody in their office... Okay, so like in 2018 when we had Bingo Gate, you can call it that. So when we had all the money laundering that was going on.
Casino Gate, yeah.
Okay, Casino Gate, whatever you want to call it. That before that was Bingo Gate with Glenn Clark, but that's a long time ago. But this one here, I was watching a documentary on W5, and they showed the clip of the RCMP showing a table set up with $20 million in cash, and they were told not to air that.
You know what W5 stands for?
What does it stand for?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I thought you were going to start spraying some WD-40 or
No.
You can spray some of that in your transmission. It might help.
It might.
It might. Or the cable's still eating your brains.
No, the repairs
eating
are
your
eating
brains?
my brains.
Well, folks, you know what? You got to somebody.
I need seeds to a money tree.
Listen, we need a rich donator out there. So that, we want $5 million. So you know what? here's the deal: $5 million. Because me and my co-host, we don't want to go to work anymore because we're really disgruntled and we hate it. Now we could sit here and do this full time every day, drink beer, smoke weed, and just make fun of everybody.
Yeah. We could.
Anyways, Ryan, let's keep on point.
I love you.
Let's keep. Well, at least somebody fucking does.
Right?
So at least those people I made a shout out to Alberta there when go Canucks go there. Hey, there you go, folks. You're in the same boat as our Canucks. Have fun golfing.
Yeah. Fogle left because he wanted to go to a team that was winning.
Well, I mean, we didn't get Zadorov. I was disappointed, but you know what? Guess what? It might work out in our best advantage, right? Just too bad. And Lindholm, guess what? You know what? It made an exciting run. I mean, those two players that they bring over. So you know what? It was Jim Rutherford. He did a good job.
Yeah, he did. Got him a good.
He's a smart man.
It was a good season.
Now, like I said in the previous episodes, if they just grow some hair on little Pedersen's chest and he drinks some beer. And then talk, it shakes him up a little, and we get him a little rougher, I think we'll be okay.
Well, people complain sometimes we don't bring in enough Canadians. Well, they brought in Louis DeBrusque's kid, and he's as Canadian as it gets. So hopefully he's like the next JT Miller, because he was pretty disgruntled in Boston, apparently.
Okay, so how did they get him on a trade, or did they sign him?
They got him on a free agent.
Oh, not bad.
$5.5 million for 7 years or something like that.
Okay.
He's locked up. He's a playoff performer.
Like a torque converter. He's locked up.
Yeah.
Don't give me that look, Ryan. Give me some love. Come on, don't give me that look.
Torque converter.
Yeah. Well, I got problems with my transmission, too. Come on.
And they locked up Myers again for 3x3.
Well, I'm sorry, Dana Merzen. Did I say that?
They got Joshua back.
You know what? That was a good... You know what? I think that was a smart move.
They got Teddy Bluegers coming back.
Yeah, I honestly...
He's okay.
I like Joshua. You know what? I didn't know he was a little bit older, but you know what? He's a good player.
They got a few defensemen you don't know, but they're absolute monsters. And as crazy as it sounds to lose Big Z, we actually got bigger on the blue line.
You know what they need to go down to the East Coast Hockey League when they play Boston and they come into town. Yeah. And just bring out the biggest, dumbest goon they got, slap shot.
That reminds me.
And hopefully they bring their toys. Yeah.
Listen to this.
Bring their fucking toys.
My old band, the Puck Crew. God bless them. When the two brothers moved to Japan and we were down to one MC, we still were jamming and we played a couple shows by ourselves.
Okay.
With just the band and Jake. And Jake made up a song about the ultimate Russian goon from the gulags, Alexander Glovzov.
The gulags.
And I have a copy of the track that we recorded in the jam space of Alexander Glovzov.
Yeah.
It's a one-off of Jake freestyling about this Russian goon that fought everybody.
Did it sound like Benito in the bathroom?
Way better. I don't know what the fuck happened to Benito.
He's gone.
But we can't get a hold of him, and
we know Benito. Don't worry, we still have your number. We'll give you a try.
I'm not a snitch.
Listen, we're gonna call you and crank you. Don't worry. Just like Jimmy T. Maybe Jimmy T's number is still alive. I don't know.
Jimmy T's on a milk carton.
Wasn't there something that happened with Monks or something? I can't remember. I don't know.
Yeah, he's missing in the BC Triangle.
No, but not him. Wasn't there some kind of monk thing going on there?
BC Triangle update.
Oh yeah, what's that all about?
3 missing hikers.
Well, yeah, you sent me that the other day, but I was too busy fucking eating potato chips.
Was it in Squamish? I think it was somewhere around there.
So have they found them yet?
Nope. And the family's not releasing their names either.
No, I wonder what happened with that. So we must have some alien action going on around here.
There's something going on.
Well, maybe that's remote viewing. So just getting back to that, is that the same as astral projecting?
I believe remote viewing is them projecting their consciousness into different times and dimensions.
Yeah, but that wasn't the question. That was a real technical answer you just gave me. So you know what? I'm going to give you some love there, Ryan. Yeah.
Is it the same as
very technical,
like lucid dreaming?
Oh, but I mean, I just wonder if astral projecting is the same thing as remote viewing, because
I think it's gotta be pretty much.
I like our shirts we're wearing here. We're twins today, folks.
We didn't even plan that.
So you know what? We're not doing any video today because we don't have a theme. Because we only shoot video,
I don't know.
folks.
We might have to shoot like a couple, just a YouTube short, just to show that we're.
Well,
matching.
when we do our missing years of Jesus, I'm going to dress up like an old aristocrat from the 1800s with a top hat.
Well, maybe I am the Jesus.
Well, no, but I want the top hat. No, we should dress up fancy for that. We're going to dress up fancy for that one.
Yeah, I'll have my white robe and my fucking crown of thorns.
No, not that. Don't be sacrilegious.
I'll put my hair down too. You'll see.
Okay. Well, let's see what he's got over there. No, I wasn't talking like that. You don't want to offend people out there. You know that.
I know.
You don't want to
offend.
offend.
Mocking the true king.
No, exactly. He's got to, hopefully one day this world turns into a better.
I'm not a bad person.
Well, there's only either am I, right? So I see a book of Mad over there. It's like when you got that stashed, it's like Mad TV, or is that Mad? Oh, that's the comic Mad. Anyways, I was trying to deflect you. So what's
That's
next?
a game from Commodore 64.
Really?
Yeah.
That's old.
Old. I don't even know if it still works, but it would be cool if you could find
Probably auction it off for $1 million. You probably sit there right now going, you probably got something in your little thing here going, you don't even know it's worth $1 million. And go, shit, I could have fucking retired 20 years ago.
it. No.
Right?
Pretty sure all my stuff's worth like $30.
Yeah, I know it's worth more than that. Well, folks, so this I know we're going to go to a break right now because we're diddly and daddling, and Dr. Ryan is losing his marbles. So we're going to go for a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Remember, our blues is your news.
Dick's nuts.
Try our new Uncle Marco's homemade pizza. It's absolutely delicious. Coming to your local retailer soon. And add a 6-pack of Mark VAR beers. Absolutely fabulous.
Okay,
Fucking skin flute.
yeah. Okay, folks, are coming back from our commercial break. That's kind of loud there, I think. I don't know why, but I'll turn it down just a tad there. Okay, there you go. So, we're just enjoying a refreshing beverage and talking about life experiences there out in the side there and our little catacomb or cave. But so I guess we're going to bring up the debates. What happened with those smoking, sleepy Joe Biden there, smoking Joe Biden and, Trump there. And
Oh, no, I didn't watch it.
either did I, but let's hear this. What does it say there?
Restaurants and companies were bringing back trillions. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Why don't you just stay away from the button there, Joe? Stay away from the button.
Whoa.
Stay away from it.
I want to say, as soon as he said COVID, Trump's head cocked. And then started cocking every time he said something.
Yeah, he caught on to him there. It's like, you bring
Every
up...
single person COVID? What, Sleepy Joe?
Well, yeah, the thing is, just mentioning both those names now, you're talking about the golf cart there when Trump was swearing there. And
Should I find it?
Well, it don't matter. No, it's okay. But he's just, anyways, it's pretty rare to hear him say swearing, using the F word and that. It was kind of interesting. And then you bring up that other incident.
He's an old boy.
Well, yeah, sure he is. He's a good old boy. And then you have he worked in New York and he dealt in the construction industry, so he had to be a good old boy, I guess, to deal with
everybody off.
Deal with the Goombas.
Like his old man.
He had to deal with the Goombas. Yeah.
See, Luigi, yeah.
So you got the other one you're talking about. I don't know if you could verify that. I don't know if about the satellite image or something like that.
Fucking some aide of his or something was reportedly commenting about his negotiation tactics and how cold he was. Said if the guy didn't accept his terms, and he dropped a satellite image of the guy's house. What was that?
That's kind of cold and that's really reassuring here. Let's give the Brother Shoreman some love. I might as well give us some love right now before the mushroom clouds come out.
Let's give all the Shore brothers some love.
Yeah, let's give them some love there. Stay safe at work, boys and brothers and sisters. Stay safe. So moving on from that, what else do we got on our tyrannical list there?
That lovely island in the UK there.
Oh yeah, so they had their elections They had their elections yesterday. The final results came in, and the Labour Party won in a clear signal and a majority to the rest of the Conservatives. And there you go. It's just you got different movements going. Everybody's not happy, I guess. There's still a fight going on. Here's the thing: is I got a sniff of a reason why the left. He's a very smart tactician. He basically moved his policies more to the center. So maybe the left and the liberals and the Democrats, they need to learn from this, because that's how those true parties used to be, and they used to be a voice for people in tyranny. So he's going back, I think, to the center, which that's where they belong. And
Right.
and I think the right has to learn a lesson here, and it's and that's a warning to Pierre Poilievre as well, because he's got to learn, because you know what, you're gonna have to move towards the center, because if you don't, you're gonna be a one-term wonder, and you're gonna be down the road, and we're gonna have somebody worse than Trudeau in there, you know, and the little rock's gonna take him out, eh? He's a bum, Rock. He's a bum.
I heard today the guy that got assassinated, that Niger, from the temple, and then Trudeau blamed India,
Yeah.
supported Jagmeet and the NDP in 2017.
Okay.
Was on a no-fly list,
Yeah.
and people in the community called him a gangster.
Okay.
So, and was in Canada illegally, I believe.
Well, there's the other warning to these other parties. I mean, here's the thing right now. People, they're so entrenched that, why do you think so far Trudeau,
Crazy.
they're dictators. And you know what? You can't get
Yeah.
them, even their own caucus. You know, people are afraid to go in numbers. They're afraid of them. So there must be like threats. There's got to be something there in both those parties, right? Where people are afraid. Does it sound familiar?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So that's what they're
It's the
using now.
trickle-down effect.
This is never like
Fear.
we've never seen this in Canada before. I've never seen this where, you know, you can tell there's some gooning going on with these parties, and you know, it's not a good thing.
I've heard unconfirmed reports that Trudeau's wealth has ballooned from 10 mil to 300 and something.
Well, he's a trust fund baby too, right? So he doesn't have to worry about money. I don't know, but it's all in the trust fund. So I mean, all
This
these.
is all making me hungry for Dick's nuts. I mean,
Why
fuck.
do you have some Dick's nuts? Why do you have some Dick's nuts? They're very tasty.
Oh, shit.
Good to the last lick.
Now they're open. I have to eat them.
Well, yeah. What's the date on that? What's the date on the bag? But
Dick told me he was going to get me some new nuts.
okay, so moving on with their what do we got out there? What else we got on our list here? Oh,
Well,
well, nice nut.
we have, though, the Ontario Liquor Board's on strike.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so there's another thing that's going on right now. I believe I haven't checked out, verified it, but I'm sure they've walked off and they're done. And so I mean, these big box stores and these ready to serve drinks is the big thing. So they want to sell beer, wine, and ready to made drinks at all supermarkets and readily available. And I guess.
Gas
All
stations, too.
gas. I don't know if it's so. They're going to Americanize their whole system back in Ontario. So that's just telling us the BC Liquor Board here, our branches here, that that's coming soon, because it will.
Beer will be next, for sure.
Well, could be all of them. I mean, it's just so. I love how they say it's convenient. Well, sure, it's convenient. So, like in the States, they're like, you always watch, an episode of Cops. Yeah, let's go to the 7-Eleven where there's a
Circle K.
shootout going on there for a 6-pack, eh? Like, right?
I ran into a brother at Save-On,
Okay.
and he was buying a fucking Thule of growers. Mm-hmm. But he goes to the till girl. He's like, "Are you even old enough?" She's like, "No, but I can get somebody who is."
Ah, it's okay. That's like back in the day where you asked people, you paid
Yeah.
the old fart to go in there and buy some, liquor for you.
Yeah, Dad gave me $2 for smokes.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad. You at least it's $5. Well,
It used to be 2 and then 5.
5, and then
I'm old enough to remember cigarette machines.
Well, they're still around. Well, yeah, the machines aren't. They're fancy now. All those old ones,
Yeah, the old ones, you pull the button.
Just
and
like
the smokes would come out.
Okay, listen, I gotta ask you a question. Just like when you used to go to a bar or a cabaret and you go into the can, the men's can,
Yeah.
and you look at the little machine while you're walking in and go, there's
The ticklers?
the condoms, and then you go, what's with the cock ring?
The
Like,
tickler.
what's with the cock?
It's the tickler.
I still can. I always look. I go, what the fuck's that all about? Anyways, I just had to bring that up.
Hey,
like,
it's for her pleasure, bro.
yeah, okay. Anyways, like, I was always wondering back in the, day what that
tickler.
was about. I go, what is that? I go, is that a broken condom? I go, that's a ripoff. They want
That's
$10
when
for
you get-
5 broken condoms.
That's when you get the hottest chick in the bar, you don't come right away.
Yeah, is that your story?
Yeah.
and you're sticking to it, eh?
Yeah, good confidence, man.
Yeah. So, those. Well, LA. I'm single.
Turn them down.
That just
bro.
tell. Well,
gotta
there you
hang
go.
out with me more often.
That just tells you right there. I mean, Uncle Marco's single. There's a reason, but he's broken. Listen, I got an analogy. Okay, I'm like my car. My car needs work. I need some work too. It's like I got to work on the car. I got to work on me. But
you
anyway,
need some go fast parts.
yeah, I need some go fast parts. Oh, don't worry. I try that, and that gets me in trouble because the go fast parts that I think I need, and I dabble in. It's like, yeah, they're not good for you.
What do you think about the strike? Do you think they should sell in big boxes?
Okay, so I think what are they trying to push for?
Volume.
What's their message? Okay, so how about the union's perspective on this right now? They go, okay, so they put in a press conference out yesterday. Now listen to their president and everything else. Yeah, because the writing's on the wall. Yeah, guess what? Sooner or later it's going to happen. So,
But it goes through the liquor board. That's what people don't understand.
Well-
the individual retailers can't just go off and get their own product. I used to work for the BC Liquor Board.
yeah.
And when they expanded into restaurants and whatever, it all went through the liquor board. So it actually created more work.
Yeah, but that's in the warehouse because the retail. So the retail is going to be gone.
Not if they keep the spirits.
Well, I mean, how many people literally go in and buy? Like, okay, so
They're not going to be selling whiskey at Superstore or Costco.
no, but that's
like
not
the
my
States.
point. But like, guess what? Most people and I think it's a big percentage. Most people go and buy beer or wine or
People
spirit.
buy it where it's convenient.
So that was their whole thing. So, but the thing is, I think it's an opening for them to privatize. Okay, just like Medicare. Okay, so
Sure, you can privatize a storefront, but you're never going to give individuals access to liquor. It's a controlled substance.
yeah. Okay, so beer ain't.
So it can still any alcohol is
It's controlled subjects. Well, I mean, you're right. I mean, like, yeah, true. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Otherwise, people would be like you brewing grappa and selling it at the Admiral.
Well, they do. You just don't know. They're not selling it. They're drinking it.
I know, but I'm just telling
They're
you, that's
selling
what
it.
they would sell it.
Well, they're in the backyard.
Because in place shitholes like third world countries, they will do that. They'll make their own booze, and people will go blind and die
yeah.
because there's no quality.
Well, that's
control.
happened in Russia too,
Yeah, everywhere.
where people have been found on park benches because there's no life there. So. And
No, but I'm talking like labeled stuff. It'll look like a Markvar beer, but it's not a Markvar beer.
Okay, it's like it's not Markvar. It's something that's gonna make like gin, like bad gin,
bad gin, bad vodka, whatever. Right?
not like bad juju. I tell you.
no, totally different. Although I'm sure the makers had good intentions.
Yeah. Well, you want to talk about the demons chasing you there in your camping trip, or you
Not
want to
really.
say you want to say okay? We'll save that for another bad juju episode because
I ate some champignons.
yeah, that's what a guy needs right now. But folks, you know what? We're gonna go and take another
Quick
quick.
for your brain.
We're gonna take another quick break and go to another commercial here because you know what? We're running out of material.
You're running out of material.
I always am. That's why I'm just looking at it with that dumb look on my face. Oh yeah.
Try Dick's Nuts. They're absolutely fabulous. The fresh aroma of pecans, the sweet smell of peanuts. They're fabulous and delicious, folks. You got to support your local retailers out in your hood. They're mom and pop shops. They're out in beautiful Maple Ridge, BC. You can find them on Meta, formerly known as Facebook. Try Dick's Nuts. Good to the last lick.
Okay, folks, coming back from our long beverage commercial break. Yeah. How you doing, Ryan?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Feeling a bit better there after a couple Mark IV beers and just settling down into reality. I just, I want to,
Summertime.
I never want to. Yeah, well, I just don't want to go back to work, and I kind of enjoying this, and I kind of want to get back, and I want to get in Uncle Marco's bubble, and just start rolling. I want to get in I want to be bubble man, Yeah, but so I mean. How about you? How are you feeling?
After being in boondocking for a week, I really appreciate running toilets and showers.
Well, I seen that text you sent me. Thank God I'm home. That was great.
Yeah.
Listen, that said it all.
Right?
It sure did. Let's give him some love.
Yeah. Modern amenities are beautiful.
I'll tell you a little story. Back in 1983, my mom took me to Europe. Okay, so we went to Italy where it was smoking hot and it was insane, and they had no, there was like you had to bath in cold water, which is great because it was hot and all this. Anyway, so when we got to across the border in Slovenia, where my mom was from, right? The mountains, it cooled right down. When I got back off the plane, I kissed the ground. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Wow.
I appreciate what I had, but going to Slovenia from northern Italy, and that, I'm telling you, what a difference. Boy, it was like refreshing. It was like way cooler. So there you go. But that's my little story about Europe. That was a long time ago.
I've been to Tijuana.
So have I.
I didn't think my brother was going to be allowed back.
What happened? Did they?
He looked like a Mexican kid.
Well, they should have just took him. Maybe they could have abducted him. They could have abducted him.
They could have.
Hey, you know what? Right now, here's a thought. I wonder what the score in the France Portuguese game is right now. I wonder who's winning. I don't know if it must be over by now. I don't know. Hey, give me a live up. Let's have a live up. Just bear with us, folks. We want to get a live update because this is Friday, July 5th, 2024, and the Euros are going on, and I want to see who won that game.
Spain and Germany.
Oh, Spain and Germany. What's the score there?
Ooh, it's a final.
What's the score?
2-1 Spain.
Wow.
Spain beat Germany.
It doesn't surprise me. They from what I've watched, they got a good team. There you go. Okay, so Spain and Germany. So that's not shocking to me at all. Well, now they can go. Now the Germans can go and have some sauerkraut and celebrate, right? And have some beers.
It's the end for Tony Cruz.
And have some Lederhosen. Lederhosen. Okay, so there's your update there. Were we going to talk about something in the last segment and said that we got a score now anyways?
You want to hear a crazy stat?
What's the stat?
Spain have scored 3 goals in the second half of extra time in major tournaments. The 2010 World Cup in the 116th minute, 64 euros, 115th minute, and today in the 119th minute.
Wow.
All 3 were winning goals.
Oh, wow. So they won in extra time. Wow, crazy. Yeah, well, they got a good team. If you watch
Germany's first team eliminated.
Well, like I said,
in the quarters.
I could have, if you wanted me to pick, I would have picked them because Spain, I watched them play, and every other team that I've seen play so far, except for the Netherlands, which I think might be a dark horse to win the whole thing. They look good.
Illuminats.
The Illuminats. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're going to have another one of those, I tell you.
BVP.
See, life's more interesting. See, right? Life's more interesting when we're having some beverages here. You know what? Life's short right now. There's, like I said, the cat. Oh, yeah. So, I nothing's changed in my life. I got home and the cat's fucking the dog, and the old lady left with the milkman down, in the backyard. I'm okay. It's all good,
If you film them and put it on OnlyFans, you may make some money.
Well, the Little Rock can take care of that. Just like folks, we got an episode coming up. It's Smoking Joe Biden against the Little Rock. You got to work the dough. You got to work the dough, Joe. You got to work it.
I don't know. Does Joe know how to
I
work the dough?
don't think Joe knows anything. It's just, I don't think he knows anything. Feel sorry for the poor old man. But so apparently the reports are on that. We won't keep harboring on about it, but apparently his wife and the son are pushing him to stay in. Poor Joe, you know what? And I heard the sisters telling him to step down. So this is about a fight over power. So it's not good.
Did you know it's National Bikini Day?
No. In what city?
National.
No, Canada, or is it maybe how do you know what you're googling there?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, it looks like National Bikini Day. I like those shots.
American, I'm guessing. Oh, nip slip.
Yeah,
and then there's this.
What the hell is that?
It's a mushroom cloud.
Oh, it's a mushroom cloud. Oh, see how that came up there? It's like, you know what?
Why is that on Bikini Beach?
Well, the phone,
Bikini Atolls.
Bikini Atoll.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Well, people, they had to move those poor people, those native people from those islands because they need to live in shit out of where they live, and they try to put them back. And they're all dying, getting sick, and getting leukemia, and it's not a good thing.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah. It's just like that fishing boat, the Japanese fishing boat, when they launched, I think pretty much sure was in there. I forget it was Ivy Mike or whatever the hell it was. And
They're fighting Godzilla?
No, they're the ones that got the radiation blast. They all got sick and almost all of them died off that boat, right? So there was like, I don't know, a couple 100 miles away, whatever the hell it was. It's like, those are serious weapons.
Yeah, man.
They're not toys.
Nope.
No, man, we all go down with a thud.
Nobody wins.
No, well, I'd rather be vaporized. It's like I'm getting tired of this bullshit.
Just
anyways.
make it instant.
Listen, I want the $5 million so me and brother Ryan could sit here and do nothing.
Let the aliens come down and shoot me with those Martian attack lasers.
Well, if
They just vaporize.
the good aliens or the bad aliens?
Don't care at this point.
You know, I bought some fucking corn on the cob yesterday. I never took the husk off. They're on my fridge right now. They look really good too, actually. I'm gonna,
Chilliwack sweet corn.
Oh, it looks very good to me. I don't know. It could be from Chilliwack. 69 cents a corn there, eh? But if you buy only one, it's 85 cents. So what's with this deal? I mean, like, why do you gotta buy two?
Yeah.
It's a question, okay?
Next week there could be a tag on that corn that says 99 cents sale.
I don't think that corn's going to be there next week, right? It's not the same piece of corn.
Not that piece.
Okay,
New
moving on.
corn.
Moving on again. I got to be the narrator and all that stuff. What do we got there again? We're going to talk. Oh yeah, so we're going to talk about a security breach.
Yeah.
We it was back in May, right?
Got a nice little letter.
It was back in May, right?
Believe so, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't read
Ongoing.
I didn't read the thing. It's
So
ongoing.
it was a phishing email. Some dodo got hacked. I'm not going to say which side it was.
Yeah.
The other side opened it and opened up their organization to a security breach.
Yeah, and now me and you and a whole bunch of thousands of other people got a nice letter, and you know what? You got to go. Well, yeah, you gotta send this off Equifax, and
Monitor your credit.
Well, you know what?
Make sure nobody's opening accounts. In your
Okay,
name.
so you know what? That's to be vigilant. But that one there is kind of like bothering me. I think I talked to you about it outside earlier. It's like, why is the onus on us for that? Because you know what? It's not. My point is this: I get it's your personal information. Yeah, I get that, but that wasn't my security breach.
No, and I don't like how they released like how it happened either. Like,
Honestly, until you just told me right now, I didn't even bloody
it's
know.
in the letter.
I didn't read it.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy.
Well, they didn't need to put that in. They could have just said there's been a security breach.
Oh, I think by maybe
why they got to poke the bear, you know?
Well, maybe I don't think they did that. I don't think honestly, I don't think they did. That wasn't their intention. I think it was because they have to be forthcoming and because it's a serious. Well,
I guess if that's what it came down to, and that's what their security review found, that's where it came from. That's where it came from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is now. Okay, so now that's my whole point. Is I hate that show. That's just extra work for me to go and do that right now. It's like I might do it, but you know what? My point is,
people get hacked all the time.
Sure, they do. So security breaches, like you're talking about, and so I asked you. Remember? So what do people that are hacking these security breaches and getting these data packs? What are they using them for? Right?
So let's use London Drugs as an example. Somebody got into their system and shut them out.
Okay.
Completely out. So I can't get medication for my kids. You're not getting nothing. The pharmacy's out of commission.
Sorry.
Luckily, I have another guy who's local and not part of a huge conglomerate.
Okay.
So he's probably not ever going to get hacked.
Yep.
So there's that. So big companies especially are getting attacked, shut down, and held for ransom.
Okay.
Whether they actually agree with the ransom, get paid, nobody discloses it. Nobody knows what happens with the data after or anything like that. But what we do know is that once there are breaches, this data comes into a pack, and it'll be sold on the dark web for research, for advertisers, for anybody that wants information, basically, about people. Could be their names, addresses, payroll numbers, all that. All in one big data pack.
So I guess these people on the dark web and these evil doers out there, I guess they want to compile tons of data on and see if they probably can cross-reference it. You know, how about DNA data banks? Like, you know what I mean? How about, like, I'm just saying, where's this going to go one day, right?
Well, biogenetics for sure. I mean,
Yeah, so it's funny. I was telling you, I watched that video, and like, you know, we're talking about biogenetic diversity or whatever the hell it is. And I was on, you know, scrolling through my YouTube like usual last night, and you know, just terrified to see a guy from 1992 talking about that the Americans and them all, like, they signed off on this in the 80s. So it blew me away, because this has been a part of their agenda for a long time. So they've already seen our society and where it's going.
Yep.
And they have a playbook, and it sure seems like it to me. And that we're going to push society, and it's an experiment.
Yep.
It is. We're a bloody experiment here.
We're a petri dish.
Oh, you know, we just want to have a house and a roof over our head and clothes on our, and you know, and then you start selling
And a good job.
and a good
get
job,
married and have children.
Yeah, and you got kids, and then you know what? All of a sudden, you pass it on to them, and all of a sudden, you start getting, as things have gotten crazier and weirder in our society and in this world. Look where it's going right now. We don't have those same. I don't have those thoughts anymore. Going, when is this all going to end with that mushroom cloud? Right?
That mushroom cloud's been hanging over people since they were created.
Of course they haven't. Well, but you never grew up, so you're younger than me, so you never grew up in the Cold War. I grew up in the Cold War.
Tail end of it.
Tail end, but I did. So literally we're watching shit like going and looking in what encyclopedias about. I'm just saying, like, it was like, you know, before me, it was duck and cover.
Right.
In elementary school. They tell you to duck and cover.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the videos.
Yeah, you know, you see the video. Yeah, that's going to stop.
They're trying to debunk some of the nuke videos, eh?
Okay.
Saying that it's, like, pretty much impossible for that to, like, sway like that or whatever. However the physics work.
Who's doing this? Who's debunking
the physics people.
Okay, so that's...
How come the camera doesn't move?
Listen, how about the Tsar? Listen, the Tsara bomba was designed to be 100 megatons.
Yeah, I know the megatons.
Okay, listen, it was 58 megatons, 57. That thing there wasn't shaking anything. Everything was gone. Yeah. Like, this is, like, people show debunking it. So are they trying to make us...
No, debunking some U.S. footage of, like, trees and houses getting blasted.
Okay, but why... Oh, I see, because it's like a
scare tactic.
Going to the moon video kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see where you're going with that. Sorry. It's like...
Right.
I'm not apologizing.
I'm not a very good communicator, so I'm on a podcast.
Well, either am I.
With you.
Apparently, I'm a dick. So, you know what?
Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Decent. Yeah, whatever. Somebody said
so
that.
we got Dick's Nuts as a
sponsor. We got Dick's Nuts. There you go. So, yeah, fuck off. Like, that's it. You know, Uncle Marco's turned a new leaf right now anyways.
The Colombian leaf.
I've literally hit ground zero, like the nuclear detonation zone. And now I've walked away from it. It's called letting go. And that's another thing we're going to talk in another episode about, is letting go. And like, you know what? And every individual person in this world, or who's listening to this, there's something that you, me, and everybody else has got to let go of. And some people, you know what it is? I've been trying for years, and it's like a broken record. And you know what? But I'm finally getting to, guess what? I'm fucking letting go, because it ain't worth it anymore.
Nope.
Okay, folks, we're going to close off this episode with some love.
Episode 10.
Episode 10, folks.
Here's to 10 more.
Here's to 10 more, and hopefully, you know what, the world's still spinning, and remember, our blues is your news, and you make sure to check out Dick's Nuts. They're absolutely fabulous. Have a great day.
Be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne, poor old lang syne, my dear, poor old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and gaze a hand of thine, we'll take right good will.